Alrighty, so I'm in my car, as you can see, and I am waiting on my friend Kayla to meet me at Starbucks in Clayton. We went to hair school together, and we never get coffee together. Like, I don't think we've ever gotten coffee together. But anyway, so I'm going to fill in my eyebrows while I'm waiting for her because I had to get my kids ready for school this morning, and I didn't have time. Typical. So I'm going to do my eyebrows. And there's going to be kind of a slip in the clip because I'm going to zoom in on my eyes for the video. Alrighty, so I'm going to use my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Ash Brown, and this is it. It's probably way too close. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I always brush them up and kind of like over and out of my way. And then this tip is really small. So I always start kind of in the arch of my brow and start it here, and I do a harder pressure right here because I would rather have more product in this area rather than here because this is already so thick. So if you use too much here, it's going to look even darker than it already does. Common sense, right? So I'll do from the middle to the end with medium pressure, and I just follow my eyebrow shape. And in the beginning, when you're doing that, that's what you need to be doing because you don't need to really be doing anything that is more advanced than that because you'll have some crazy looking eyebrows. So then I'll go to the top, and right in here in my eyebrow, I don't know if you can see that, I have a little bit of, if I push it down, you can see it. My hair is kind of disconnected at this point. So what I always do is I start at that point and I kind of create it. I always make it look like there's actually something there. And that right there looks kind of crazy because I can't see very, very well. Oh, okay. So that's okay. So it looks kind of like that right there. And I do the same thing, and I hold the pencil down with a little bit heavier pressure than what I typically would and go all the way down. And then I will make my eyebrows, I'll brush them back into shape. And a lot of times whenever you use the spoolie end, it'll blend that color in so it doesn't look as heavy. Okay, so now we're going to do right here underneath. Right here, I don't do a whole lot because I use the spoolie end, and I will take my eyebrow and push it down, and that product is on the spoolie. So sometimes I'll just take it and brush it and fill it in like that because it gives it enough color. But today, for video purposes, I'll show you. I never start right here. I always start kind of to the side, or if I do start over here, I'll do a very faint line. And I have hardly any pressure going on right here. So I'm just following the line like you would when you are tracing letters in preschool. So you can see right there that I have followed the line. I'm following the leader of the hair. So from here to here, I'm filling it in. I'm creating a line because I have some eyebrow hair missing there, trying to let it grow. And that's pretty much what filling your eyebrows is in. I mean, filling them in is for. Some people are creating an eyebrow that they ain't got. But, yeah, so you start with light pressure. You don't want to do anything heavy as you did right here. Okay. So then I will brush all of this down, and my hair is getting in my way. So I brush all of this down, and then I kind of start in the same area like I did underneath. But I actually kind of go into the hair because I feel like my eyebrows are wide enough. And I don't want them any more, like any wider. So I am just, my eyebrows need to be done too. So I'm just tracing along my hairline. Okay, so I have, yes, that looks good. I had to look in the mirror above. So I just drew that in, okay, and now all I'll do is I'll lightly shade in this little area right here because you don't want to leave it out. Okay, so now that I have shaded and filled all of that in, what I'm going to do is, because I feel like it's too dark, and this is ash brown. Sometimes I use taupe because really I would use like a darker color, but I don't like those on my eyes. But anyway, that's neither here or there. But what I do now is I use the spoolie end and I will brush them up and over. And that is what it ends up looking like. And it's really not complicated. And I would do them like that until you are comfortable kind of filling them in and doing something completely different. Alrighty? And now I'm going to fill in my other one. And that makes me happy. I'm good.